Hi, welcome to Winnebago Wednesday. I'm your host, Ryan Barnes, and this week has been a very interesting week. There have been a lot of things in the news, and up here in Canada, a lot of people have their opinions about Americans. Some they love our president, some they hate our president, and they always talk about what's going on in the country and what's going on, what's happening. I don't get it. So made me wonder, if George Washington, if he were alive today, do you know what he'd be saying? Let me out of this coffin! So we have a good show for you today. We've got Graham Strang coming in to play a little bit of music and talk about his upcoming album. So stick around and enjoy the show right after this little commercial. Hello, my name is Ryan, and today I'm not wearing any shoes. In addition to that, I want to tell you about my iPhone. I absolutely love my iPhone. It does everything I want to do, from making phone calls. Hello, Mr. President? Yes, I accept the mission. Checking my Facebook. No friends. And then, of course, there are my favorite apps. See, there's the velocity meter. And there's even a new app that helps me fish. It's a bait app. I simply start the ultrasonic sound on my iPhone, attach it to my fishing line, toss it in the water, and the fish just come. In addition to that, I use it to make music. And I do use my iPhone to help me stay fit. For instance, there's the Scale app. So the iPhone is by far my favorite Apple product. I use it for absolutely everything. It goes everywhere with me, and in addition, it looks very nice and complements my beautiful face.
Alright, I'm not really doing any singles, but if I was going to do a single, it would be this one. It's the first song on the album. It's called A Little Bit Better. Feel in the air that you've been looking for something, and I can't help but feel that we could hit the ground running. We could meet in the evening, and you can take it from me that you're brighter than a candle would be. And I've been looking out for something good, but you're a little bit better. Is it only me, or is the night getting colder? 'Cause we could sit by the fire and put your head on my shoulder. We could both watch the sunrise, and it could be you and me, 'cause you're warmer than an oven to me. I've been looking out for something good, but you're a little bit better. Upset if you would leave me tonight. You don't like what you see, then walk away, it's alright. Don't just give me a chance, 'cause I'm begging for a bit of romance. for something good, but you're a little bit warmer than nothing to me. I've been looking out for something good, but you're a little bit better.
So welcome to Winnebago Wednesday. I'm your host, as always, Ryan Barnes. And with me today is our special guest, Graham Strang.
Hi.
Graham, how are you today?
Good, very good. Excited to play at the open mic, get my album out there.
Excellent.
Fun.
Excellent, excellent. So, okay, so you're here, as you said, spoiler alert, and that's all right, we didn't have that rule set yet. So we're here to talk actually about your new album. So
Cool.
It's very, very exciting. So so tell us a little bit about this album and where it came from, where the idea was.
Well, yeah, I've been in lots of bands in the past. A year or two ago, I was in a band called Eagle Avenue, and we put out a CD.
Okay.
And then I was trying to just get bands together. It's so difficult. I've been in like 9 bands.
Oh, wow.
Trying to get different ones set up, and I just decided to try something on my own, do a solo thing for the first time, which I've never done before.
Okay.
So I have a whole setup of like audio interfaces and stuff. So I just started recording instruments all on my own and making this album, and it's a full band thing. It's just me. I'm the only person actually. I play all the instruments, but it's arranged like a full band.
Sure.
And yeah, so I was originally just going to record like an EP, but it turned into an album.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm really excited to finally have it ready. It's been like a year I've been working on it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What's the name of the album?
2054 is what I called it.
2054. So good. So it's future-proof then. The music will
Kinda.
never get old.
We'll see.
Excellent. Excellent. So where did the name 2054 come from?
Well, it's kind of funny. I was walking on a beach in Victoria one day. I had just gone to an Elton John concert, and I was thinking like how cool it was. He like was Mr. 70s. When you think of the 70s,
Oh, yeah.
you think of like Elton John, and I was kind of thinking, I don't know, this is just me. I was thinking about it's cool that we're going into a decade with a name, the 20s we're going
Okay,
into
yeah,
in a year
sure.
or two. And I was kind of thinking about like, I guess when I grow up I'm going to look back at like, oh, back in the 20s I used to do all this cool music stuff. So I wrote a song that was sort of set in 2054, sort of telling, I don't know, whoever's listening, about like, oh, back in the 20s I was so
Okay.
cool with my music and whatever.
That's awesome.
Right, yeah, setting it then. So I just thought it was a kind of cool concept.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you said that this is a poly-instrumental album, and
Yeah.
you're playing multiple instruments. Now, my first album that I've done I play a few instruments myself. So I did all of the tracks for the instruments that I did play, but there were instruments that I didn't know how to play, nor did I
Right.
know the people that did them. So I just used MIDI sounds and samples to fill in the gaps there. Now, are you playing all of the instruments, or is there a combination? So
I did the exact same thing you did. I'm
Okay.
playing all the instruments like guitar, bass, there's some piano on it as well, but I cannot play drums to save my life. But
Sure.
Logic, which is the program that I use, is a really good one. I suggest you get it. It's like $200, which isn't a lot for music editing software. They have a really good MIDI drummer system.
Okay.
So all the drums are through MIDI.
Okay.
That way, yeah, I've arranged them in just digitally, but I play all the other instruments. Yeah, it's cool how now, like, anyone can set up their own music studio with whatever instruments they don't have. You can just fill in. It's really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how long have you been playing music? What was your first instrument?
Oh, a long time. My first instrument was always guitar. I learned guitar probably 12 years ago. I was like 10 years old. I was in a band that year. Basically, you know what Brooke Thorson Academy musical
I'm
arts is?
still kind of new
Oh,
to
okay.
Canada here.
Oh, cool. Okay. But yeah, it's just a local music lessons place.
Okay.
And the first year I ever took lessons, when I was 10, in the summer, they had a 5-day summer camp thing where you form a band on day 1, and on day 5 you sort of record whatever cover songs you've come up with. So I was 10 years old and I joined that band and joined about 9 more after that over the years, trying to, every band I always think, like, this is the one.
Of course, of course.
You know, been in so many, and I don't know. Yeah, so I always played guitar. I took piano lessons when I was 5, but that doesn't really count.
Right.
But yeah, guitar's always been my main instrument.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So piano's my main instrument, so I have to ask, since you took piano lessons, and you put some piano or put some keys onto your album, do you play note by note now, or do you just play chords and play by ear? Or?
I know my way around chord progressions.
Okay.
When I try to do anything remotely fancy, that's no.
Okay.
That's gone. I can get sort of cool rhythms on chord progressions, but no, I'm by no means like a super good professional piano player or anything. Just make my way with the chords.
Sure.
Sort of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you said I don't remember if you said it during a talk here or before we started the video, but you said you've been working on this for about a year or so. This album, has it come together like you wanted it to?
Oh, that's actually a really good question. I had just the last album I did with my old band Eagle Avenue. That I also did all the sort of production for it. That was the first time I'd ever done it. That album we started recording in like 2014, and we just couldn't get it right till like the winter of 2016. It took me like 2.5 years to just... Because basically, I'd get all the songs that I wouldn't like the way they turned out, but I'd find a way to make one of them really good, and then I'd make the others that good, and then I'd find something else better.
Sure.
It was a learning process.
Sure.
So this one, actually, it sounds like a long time. It took me almost a year to make this album, but for me, I feel like this is a streamlined system for me. Every time I learn a little bit more. So, yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way it sounds. Obviously, it's not perfect. I recorded it out of my basement, but... which I like to call Green Eagle Estates Studios.
Of course,
it's on the corner of Greenwell and Eagle.
Very
so
nice.
It's Green Eagle
Very
Estates. But yeah, no, I'm slowly learning how it works. I like the way this one sounds so far. Yeah.
Well, good. And that album is actually released today.
Yay!
That is the big exciting news. Is today. Not only is a new episode of Winnebago Wednesday the main feature of the day, but also Graham's new album 2054.
Yeah, just look me up on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, and basically anywhere you can stream or buy music, it'll probably be on there. Just look up my name, Graham Strang.
Now, are you posting new content regularly on, say, Instagram or Facebook or where?
Yeah, I launched a Facebook page about a month ago, which is working really well. What I like about Facebook is it's a nice place to have a sort of list of anywhere I'm playing. I do lots of farmers markets and stuff, so I can put like a list of events on there and connect with people that way. And yeah, I just started an Instagram a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sort of getting into it, just starting.
Sure. Well, you've been spending all your time on the album, so now you can actually work on the other stuff.
That is true. I always have, like, in the back of my mind, I gotta get this finished. But now it's kind of cool. The last 2 weeks I've been like, okay, it's ready for release. I can kind of chill out, do the sort of online thing. And by the way, this is my entire press tour right here. Album right here.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, there's no better place than Winnebago Wednesday. So tonight, you and I are actually both going to be playing at Kanaka Creek. You're the featured artist, which is pretty exciting. So on an ongoing level past that, though, you said Facebook's going to be the best place where people can find where you're going to be and play in your events?
Yeah. So yeah, my Facebook page is just called Graham Strang Music.
Okay.
Just look that up. It's got lots of contact numbers and a list of performances and stuff, and I'll be posting a couple of videos for songs from the album and stuff, and I'll share this.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of songs from the album, we're going to get back to some music here in just a sec, and some acoustic versions without the full production, so you get the raw, unadulterated talent of Graham Strang right here on Winnebago Wednesday. So thanks for coming in, and we're going to get to your music in just a sec.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And this is the last song on my album. I recorded it just me and this 12 string, so I figure it's fitting for a stripped down setting like this.
We've got another song coming up for you in just a moment, but first, I'd like to ask you to help support the show and support local artists and the music that they're providing by sharing and subscribing this video series. We're going to keep on bringing local talent to you at no charge. So we just ask that you spread the word about the amazing talent that they have by letting others know about it. So thank you very much, and back to the show.
See? A song called Cutting It Out. Forgive me if I seem a little forward, but I just couldn't help but know that you're not sure what you've got. But baby, you know you lose it if you go. And well, I've never told you the way a lonely heart is controlled. It's a lonely plea for understanding that's gone dark and cold. And I know that this new feeling may leave your conscience full of doubt, and the twisting of your body may make you want to shout. But I've been looking out, and I know beyond the shadow of doubt that the only way to fix a tangle is by cutting it out. And girl, it feels like I'm trying, like a devil trying to be the only one to find emotion in this hole, and not the guy that set you free. And well, I hope you see the lonely man you're making me. And is this life of pride distracting what you want it to be, or what you want it to be? And does it hurt down in the soul?
So thank you so much for watching Winnebago Wednesday. Tune in every week, and we will have a new guest to enlighten your world with some amazing music.
And yeah, so next week, if you check out this Winnebago Wednesdays, we'll have Taylor Wilcox.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.